Today's topic is what is essential to you. This one isn't necessarily about dating, but this might be one of the most important, most relevant pieces of advice that I can give you that is going to change your life forever. Honestly, this is some of the most important stuff you can do. And this is going to change your life. Okay, let's get into it. Listen, we do so many things throughout the day and throughout our lives that probably aren't that freaking important. And if you all know me and have been watching me for a while, or if you haven't, time is the most valuable asset, period. Time is money. Time is everything. Time is finite. We're going to die at some point. And if we didn't get to do all the things we wanted to do, doesn't matter, you're dying, right? So every moment wasted, we're spending time that we could have been doing something that was not wasteful, something we really wanted to accomplish. Like right now, it is essential I create content for you because I want all of us to elevate together and be rock stars. Anyway, essential. I want you to pause this video right now after I tell you what to do and write down the 3 most important things in your life. I will tell you mine. It is right now fitness, my business growing, fitness and health, business growing, relationships with friends, family, potential partner. That's it. All right? So getting healthy, relationships with friends, and work. That's it. So every action that I do is this getting me closer to those things, those goals I have with those 3 things? So if I'm spending, imagine like when you're purchasing stuff. When I buy that brand new piece of clothing, maybe it's fitness clothing, do I need it? Is it getting me closer to anything? My work goals are partially financial. If I'm spending money, that's getting me away from my goal of how much money I need to have, or not need, I want to have. So I don't need to buy all this crap. It's not essential. My relationships with people. What am I doing right now in this moment? Should I call that person? Right now, what am I doing? This email, is that getting me closer to achieving the thing in work? If I don't respond to this email, will that save me time so that I could do something that's going to actually boost my income or boost my work life? Is this partnership with that person going to elevate me, or is it going to be a time suck? What am I trying to accomplish within the business? What am I trying to accomplish within my health? You know, let's talk about health. You know, for a while I was lifting weights, and pretty heavy weights, and I kept getting bigger and bigger. And I'm like, hold on, like this isn't actually what I wanted. I wanted to be more functional. I wanted to be able to play soccer at a higher level. So I kept getting bigger and bigger and bulkier. And I'm like, now I'm just like, I'm stronger than most people, but I can't really move on the soccer field. And if you ask me to run for a bit, I start breathing really hard and I can't breathe. So hold on, what is my game plan to get actually in shape that's going to help me with life? Well, I came up with a plan that I'm going to do 3 to 4 interval types of trainings a week. And then outside of that, I'll do my other types of lifting that I enjoy, or other types of cardio. But I have to have those 3 to 4 interval trainings so that I get my lung capacity up, and hopefully I don't get put on too much size because I'm lifting lighter things in my intervals because my heart rate's up, so I can't lift the heavy weights because I'm breathing hard. And so that'll allow me to be more functional. So all those other things, although they felt good in the moment, like I felt so cool when I was lifting like really heavy weight, and it was more than the people next to me, and I'm like, oh, this is fun, I feel cool, I feel so strong, I'm the strongest guy ever. but it wasn't my goal. It wasn't essential. So every moment, and I did that for years. So totally moronic moves because it wasn't getting me towards my real goal. So like think about that light bulb when I'm finally like, hey idiot, what you should be doing is this. So these minor shifts can make drastic and major changes in me. So imagine when I look back 5 years from now, when I had this light bulb moment and now I do 5 years of this type of training, where my body's going to be, where my health's going to be in terms of the goals that I want. And so like if you're doing this with your dating life or your relationship, like maybe you're going on dates with the wrong people, for example. Maybe you're like doing activity to do activity. You're like, I want to find the partner of my life. All right, I'm going to go on this date. But maybe you haven't thoroughly thought through the strategy on how to get in front of the right people. Or maybe you haven't done the work on yourself where you're like, I'm fully accessible. Like, I've got my life together. I've got a good job. I've got friends, family. I'm the full package. Like, maybe we need to make tweaks there. I'm not saying any of this stuff is true. But we need to be wildly strategic in our essential activities. So when you hit pause at some point and you wrote down your 3 things, now it's like every single day, these are your 3 things. Put it on your fridge. Put it wherever you will look at it every day and say, are my actions today actually towards these things? Are the outcomes, if I do this day in, day out, going to get me these 3 things? If you're not certain, maybe you need some help. Maybe you need a coach for dating stuff so that you're sure that it's taking you the right way. Or maybe you know that the stuff you're doing is the right stuff. But what I've found and what I've done for me all the time is I do activities that are not getting me towards my goals. And when I look back, I'm like, that drives me freaking nuts because I know time is my most valuable asset. And are you kidding me? Like, I just wasted a day like doing these things that didn't help me. And now I'm not saying, just to be clear, that you don't get some time off. Like, I go watch total nonsense on television, but I do that to calm my brain down, to bring my stress levels down, and then when it's time to go back out there, I'm ready to go rock and roll and do something that's getting me towards my essential 3 things. All right. So all I'm asking and all I want for you is you to be accomplishing the stuff you actually want to accomplish. And so I want all your actions to be deliberate. I want them to be thoughtful. And I want you to stop doing crap you don't want to do. And crap that's not getting you the things you want. And I bet you want that for yourself. So we can do this together. That may not happen overnight. But if we look at these 3 things and we get more strategic, we can start inching towards them. You know, in terms of my health, I started building a chart because I wanted to eat healthier. And I was like, man, it is. At first, I just documented how many unhealthy meals I was having a week just to see what I was doing. 4, 5, 8, 6, whatever the number was. And I was like, all right, this is what I do now. What do I think is possible? And I'm like, I bet you I could do 2 unhealthy meals a week. And the way I calculated that is there's about 20 meals. So 2 is about 10%. So 90% of my meals will be healthy and 10% won't. Assuming 3 meals a day. So I started tracking that for a month. I just started this. And I'm like, oh, this is actually feasible. If I track this, I can do 2 meals unhealthy a week. And when I first started, I lost 10 pounds. And now we're going to see where this heads. But being strategic, being purposeful. And we can do this. All right? We can do this together. If you need help with dating, I will put a link to sign up for a strategy call. If you want paid coaching, give me a holler. We will start giving you a very, very simple system to get this done. So you don't have to guess and try and figure it out, because I've been doing this for over 10 years and we got to figure it out. And it's one of my things is I want to get people married. That is like the chupacabra of what my life existence is. And so work What my work is helping people I love fall in love. That is work for me. That is the number one thing for work. So if you want my help, come talk to me. I'll put that in as a top comment and in the top of the description. So just click and you can get on my calendar and we'll chat about your love life and get this going for you. Anyway, let's be essential. Let's do what we want to do. And guys, thank you for listening to me ramble about stuff not involving dating and relationships, but ultimately involves your entire life and could involve dating and relationships. And so this stuff's game changing. Let's use our time better. We can. And I love all of you so much. Let's do it together. We will see you next time. Bye, guys.